Okay. Chaotically me, thank you. Z10, thank you. Guys, welcome to Show and Tell. Sorry, we are prepping for collab. It's going to be a fun one today. It's going to be a fun one today. We have Fillion coming back in just a couple hours. I'll get it. Hold. Somebody's got a Alveus stream on and unmuted, which means I can hear myself from the other side of HQ. Hey. Where's the freaking mouse at? Hello?
You have to tap the left click first.
That's stupid.
Wake it up.
What kind of mouse does that?
Save battery.
Oh.
It's like a $5 mouse.
Hello! Alright. Shrez, Toasty, thank you guys very much. Okay. Show and tell time. Are we ready to rock and roll? Let's see what we got. Cubs Fanatic, thank you very much. Ooh, it's a tier 3. Thank you so much. All right. Here we go. Oh, 19,120 hours. All right. First up, we have Samara. Samaratonin, good username. Sustainability on holiday in England. Weston, thank you very much for the year. Good stuff. I recently went on holiday near Chichester and made it my mission to find some eco-friendly places for food. Here are some of the highlights. Everything in these pictures was locally sourced or made, and within walking distance of my rental is all sustainably packaged too. Oh, this is dope. Found a local refill store. I love a refill store. XYZ, thank you for the 23 months. Self-service berry farm called Berries on Tap, which sold berries. Berries on Tap? That's so sick. What the heck? Mr. Danny G, freak, thank you very much. Ooh. Strawberries, tayberries, and raspberries. What the frick is a tayberry? I've never heard of that. Organic whole milk. Chocolate milk. Wow. Oh, cute. Cute. Good pictures. Samara, thank you for sharing. That's an awesome show and tell. Yay for exploring for more sustainable options. That's so fun. The radical and defiant act of darning socks. From Vermis. As many of you know, fast fashion is awful for the environment, and the communities we ship our textile waste to, but it's also more expensive in the long run. By mending or making our clothes, we can reclaim agency over our wardrobes in a fun and colorful way. It's easier than it seems. Zeobird, thank you for the sub. This is a hype train. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. Is that not the most fun sock you've ever seen? Pop off, Vermis. This is dope. Rest in peace to that freaking carrot, though. Trip to Sri Lanka, Yala National Park and Elephant Transit Home from Luke. Recently went on trip to Sri Lanka, my 5th time here. Thought I would submit some pictures of animals I took while I was there. Pictures are from Yala National Park and others are from the Elephant Transit Home where orphaned elephants are rehabilitated and released back into the wild. Whoa. Serious travel. Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. It is just a shrunken down elephant. Crazy. Nursing. Wow. Wow. Jackal. Leopard. Cool. Mongoose. Wow. Axis deer. Cool trip. If you guys go to cool places, make sure to put your location tag so we can get a pin on the map, because this is a pretty special place. Nice show and tell, though. Thank you for sharing. Yippee Bugs featuring Toothless from Quartz Knees. I returned with more bug pictures from my job, also featuring Toothless. We got bug pictures. We got a ladybug. Let's go. We got a mayfly. We got a weevil alert. So cute. Jumping spider. Pretty moth. Butterfly. Oh, hello. Toothless. Adorable. You can also go to your previous post and drop a pin if you wish to do so. Yeah, I would love to see a pin for that last post. This is awesome, guys. Speaking of bugs, big bug surprise is coming up this week, by the way. This upcoming week. I won't say too much more. big bug things happening. This Wednesday, right? Wednesday. This upcoming Wednesday. Big bug things happening. Aquarium from London Brawley. Woods Hole Science Aquarium, oldest aquarium in the U.S., operated by NOAA, is run under an all-woman team. Bubba the Harbor Seal, I first saw at Roger Williams Zoo, Rhode Island in 2000, was recently moved here where I live. I like how you get to go behind the scenes and exhibits and see how things work. I was just in Massachusetts, Amy. And I saw harbor seals. Cute! Cute. Hello, Bubba. What a cute guy. Wow. Wow. Cool. 1874. Aquarium. That's crazy. Yeah! North Atlantic right whales. Yeah, Camden. So cute. What a lucky cat he is, huh? Amazing. WCC Wolf Pup Ambassador from Goddess V got invited to WCC's exclusive virtual meet and greet for their new wolf pup. She has no name yet. There were over 700 name submissions, but she's very cute. Just turned 8 weeks old. This is the pup that we just missed. We just missed this one, guys. We were just here. She's beautiful. Oh my god. How did Ahoy get here? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Cool. I didn't know they had a virtual meet and greet. I gotta text them and ask for pictures. WCC is Wolf Conservation Center in New York. Elliot Walking and Garden Mothering Week 2 from Stop Dan in San Francisco. Second week of walking Mr. Elliot and taking care of his garden. Smile. I tried to take some more close-up pics of the plants. Saw an owl on one of our walks this week. Hypers, do you like my Crocs? Smile. I logged a couple extra hours I spent outside reading Does It Hurt Me Out. Dude, you were so brain rotted, Dan. I'm sorry. Little succulents. Flower. Wow, this is a nice garden. Thank you for the 16 months. Shout out SF. Shout out Carl. Wow. Wow. Snuffle, Darkchild, thank you very much. Cute. Check out the Crocs. Yeah, those are fire. The boy. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Nice show and tell post. Thank you. I'm happy for Mr. Elliot. I'm happy for your garden, and I'm happy for your Crocs. Nature Walk Mr. Cat Lord in Sweden. Recently moved closer to nature, have met my new neighbors. Crazy. That's crazy. Imagine. Okay. Oh, hey, neighbor. Cool. Crazy. Cool. Sweden. Everyday Wildlife, Sergeant Jam, San Francisco. Hey. Not setting up strangers on the internet to be friends, because that would be irresponsible and potentially dangerous, but you guys are both from San Francisco. In my taking crappy phone pics of pretty flowers arc right now, shout out iPhone macro mode, trying to enjoy the nature I see every day. Also, these ravens absolutely bully this pair of hawks every day. Both their nests are in my work building. Ooh, drama. Drama. Big drama. Ooh, that's a good picture. Wow. Wow. Cinema. Dan, man, thank you so much for the 22 months. Whoa. 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 What? Yeah. Oh. It's like a totally different kind. That's a nice turkey. Beautiful pictures. Thank you, Sergeant James. Smithsonian Natural History Museum. Another one. Washington, D.C. Wow, okay. Visited Smithsonian Museum of Natural History recently while in town for my sister's law school graduation. Exhibits were so cool, I forgot to take pictures. Ooh, I haven't been to the Smithsonian. Yeah, those are nice. Big guy. Wow. Saw my friends at NASA Earth Science exhibit. Oh. Oh. Cool. Cool. Thanks for showing us. I would like to go there. Baby bird, Smiley O'Day, California. Monitored the nest boxes again last weekend. There are 28 babies in the nest, a mixture of tree swallow and bluebirds. Cavity nesters need help as their potential natural nest sites disappear. True. Cavity nesters are being overtaken. Look, check it out. We got purple martins. Wait, those aren't purple martins. This is a swallow, a barn swallow. What is that? They're being overtaken by invasive species like European starlings that are also secondary cavity nesters. So helping them is important. Thank you for helping them, Smiley O'Day. Very cool. Cool to be a part of. Cool to watch them grow. Bumblebees on pretty flowers, chaotically me in Germany. I've been spending time just sitting next to my pollinator garden watching these bees and bumblebees enjoying pretty flowers. What a nice way to spend your time, Chaotically Me. I know Chaotically Me is here right now. Phoenix, what's up? Thank you for the sub. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. Wait, these look like California. Oh, you're in California. No, you're not in California. These look like California natives. Like, this reminds me of California wildflowers. I don't know if it's just the poppies or what. Germany. Interesting. Cool. Nice show and tell. Turning landlord's dump site into Bugtopia from Dan. 15 hours. I moved house recently and my garden was real bad. So, well, you're probably UK, huh? I feel like people in the UK say I moved house. I moved house recently and my garden was real bad, so I cleared it in hopes of making it Bugtopia. I really want to do this to dump sites all over Ireland, alongside opening my own sanctuary, heavily inspired by Alveus and the live stream model. Can't wait to get plants. Love what you all do so much. Cool.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
This is Dan. Hello, that's me. Hey.
Wait, which Dan? Dan Man? No. Which one? There's several. Danza?
Hello, everybody. This is Dan. Hello, that's me. Hey. This is the rubbish that I had to clean up for the garden. It started off as wanting to do it to cut my rent, but I was going to do it anyways. And look, wow, this is the transition. So plan is to have most of the flagstones stay where they are, but put flower pots everywhere. I'm pointing at a flower bed that I've made recently out of the bricks that I found.
Looks good.
A fence, and then pretty much just cover this as much pollinator plants and native species as I can. This is a bee, speaking of native species that we found, and it was really thirsty, so we got him a drink. He wasn't flying anywhere, but he just kind of had his wee hands up for a high five every now and again, so we just left him be and he flew away. And then this guy was eating all the other bugs that I was digging up. I guess he can do that, and now I'm going to build him a house.
Ooh,
this
cute
is
bunny.
a little bonus segment. If you got to the end of the video, this is Gene.
What a cute bunny.
He's great. He's the best.
Hello, bunny.
He's awesome.
That's so nice. Cool. Keep us posted on your Bugtopia. I would love to see it. And yeah, you should get cams on him. That'd be dope. Spring stuff from K-Cat. Worked in my garden this week. Did some crafting with thrifted finds. Went for a walk with the fluffy nephew. Again, just another incredible picturesque post. Look at this. Look at those herbs. They look incredible. Cat head coasters crocheted from thrifted yarn. Are we kidding? So cute. They're also, alternatively, polar bear coasters. Beach walk. Camden. Amazing. Love it. Love it. Just Bugs, Freaky Panda in Germany. Greetings. Want to take some pictures of the local bog, but it has been windy this week. Instead, I'm going to show some bugs I found. Ooh. What the heck is that? What is a wasp beetle? There's a beetle mimic. There's a beetle wasp mimic. Of course there is. So cool. I feel like you can just make up anything with bugs and it probably exists. Dark soldier beetle. Pale soldier beetle. Frog hopper. Ooh. I love these. They're so cute from the front. Yes! Cockchafer! One of my favorite beetles. They're so fuzzy. That is called a cockchafer. Tiny. Weevo! Amazing. Yeah, they're huge. They're huge. Found a big spider at work. Toasty McToasty. I was at work. Crazy thing to be yelled from my PC speakers. Cockchafer, cockchafer, cockchafer. I was at work last week. There was a giant spider on my display stand. I don't know what type it was, but it was very big and scary. We relocated it to a book outside. I tried getting better pictures, but it kept moving away. Also, my cat. Wow, spider. Are you... Toast, are you good? You got a little Savvy Blanky and a little fireball going on? That's a cool spider, though. Cat. Trying out bird photography techniques in my backyard from Jax in Oregon. Hey y'all, been a while. For the past few days I've gotten the urge to try pro bird photography, especially after binge watching professional wildlife photographer Simon D'Entremont's videos on YouTube, all shot on my iPhone 11 through a spotting scope with photo editor. Critiques and tips very much appreciated. Okay, iPhone 11. Hello, little birds having a snack. Very nice. American goldfinch. Cute. Cute. I like the blurred backgrounds. Cute. Wow. Lesser goldfinch. Scrub jay. I love scrub jays. That's awesome. From Oregon. Good pictures, Jax. Thank you for sharing. Keep it up. Visited a bird park, Paracatu. Local bird park that started in 1973, relocated 2 years ago. I finally visited the new park, Bird Paradise, WAZA. 42-acre zoo for just birds with huge aviaries you can walk into. I went with a friend who is a birder, and their review was, it's nice to look for birds and actually see them. All right, what do we got? Oh my gosh. I saw a bunch of penguins this weekend. What's he doing? What's he doing? Is that enrichment? Or is he messing with something he shouldn't be messing with? How strange. Maybe it's enrichment. Wow! Cool. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. So cute.
Oh, they're very clear interaction. You too. Hi! Hi, buddy! Hi, buddy! Are you...
So buoyant. I cried last time I saw penguins. That's valid.
He's so cute. You don't run?
Cute. Oh, there he goes. Oh my god. Zooming. 42-acre park. Largest walk-in aviary. Huh. Whoa. What? It's not all netted, is it? Whoa. Terraced hill for wading birds. Fish killer tree. Wow. Ooh. Superb glossy starling. There's a lot of different starlings. They come in a lot of really cool colors. Bagoids. Wow, and exhibits. Kiwi. Dude, kiwi skeleton with kiwi egg is crazy. Why is the egg half their body? I don't freaking know. Seems crazy. Seems like not a good idea, but none of my business, I guess. Outdoor car park solar. Nice. Nice. Malaysian fishing owl. Whoa. Bird show. It's a big bird show. Cenarius vulture in a bird show is so sick. I've never seen a Cenarius vulture in a bird show. Cassowaries. Kookaburra bee eater. Wow. I love Minas. Oh, and so cute. Dompy! Wow. FSC certified responsibly sourced material. Pop off. Tico! I did it on Tico. So, where is this at? Bird Paradise WAZA. I don't know. Could be freaking anywhere. Cool though. It looks really nice. Bugs and a bat macro from Benny in Wisconsin. Past week I hiked an oak savanna habitat as well as the sandy prairie in Wisconsin's unique kettle moraine region. I was able to find one of the rarest ground beetles in my area as well as a bat. Guys, we got bug photos. Check it out. Dung beetle. I love a dung beetle. Jumping spider. Ooh, pretty. Weevil. Rugged flower weevil. Oh my god, they're so cute. What a cool picture. Oh my god. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Benny, these are excellent photos. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Ah. He's mad. Wow. Wow, so cute. Blade-tail robberfly. Dude, I saw a robberfly the other day with this butterfly that was like huge. Like it was like the butterfly was probably like this big. Or like the wings, it was folded in half, and the robberfly was like pinching it like this. Robberflies are only like that big. And it was holding the whole thing. And I was like, man, it must have been, the butterfly must have been dead. And so I walked up to it thinking that it was dead, and then it started moving, and the robberfly saw me and got scared and took off with it. Like carried it like flew away with it. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. I didn't know they were that strong. I wish I got a picture of it, but he flew away. Ground beetle. Wow, cool. Yay, tree hopper! I love a tree hopper. Brassed. Wow. Betty, these are great photos. Thank you so much for sharing. I loved them. Animal insect finds of the weeks from Fish Taco. Pictures of animals I saw this week. Okay, cool. We got a funky silly guy. We got a bigger funky silly guy. We got a full-grown tortellini. Whoa, that's a crazy photo. It's a crazy find. Cute. Lots of jumping spiders this week. Wow. Wow. Cool. Fish taco. Thanks for sharing. More bugs. Permalunacy in Ontario. Found these guys in my garden this week. Find number 1, a pollinator in action. Find number 2, little shield bug, little stink bug. Find number 3. Find number 4. That's a cool one. Are they on, what are this? Is lilac? Pretty. Wow. Wow, bugs. Ooh, freaking, is it a bee fly? What's that? I like him. Swallowtail? The garden. This looks like a nice place for bugs. That's very nice. Permalunacy, thank you for sharing. Monkey business from Neve. A short post, but I've been watching the show Monkey Life since I was a teenager. I'm 30 now, and they're still educating people in the UK and Ireland about all kinds of monkeys that they care for. My cat enjoys it too. Huh. I'm not familiar with this show. But that's cool. Hello, cat. Oh, cat. Cute cat. More job site nature pals from Billy in Virginia. Another collection of friends from around this construction site, plus my cat Buffalo keeping an eye on the back patio. Okay, we got a grass spider. Amazing. Amazing. A little house mouse. So cute. I love mice. Action shot. Incredible beetle. You lucky freaking duck Hercules beetle. So sick. Praying mantis. Cool. Carolina mantis. Swallowtail. But this is sick. You could pin that. Salamander. Hello, cat. Hello, buffalo. Amazing buffalo. Hello, buffalo. Goodbye, buffalo. Donks at Turtle Valley Donkey Refuge by Zoe in Canada. This past weekend, some friends and I visited the Turtle Valley Donkey Refuge in Chase, BC to attend a donkey's birthday party. Birthday boy was Rooster and he turned 50? They have over 100 donkeys on the property and the staff was amazing and happy to chat with us and answer questions. 50? Are we sure? I thought we were talking like, I thought they lived like 35, 40. 50 is insane. Hello, Teddy. God, I love donkeys. Cute. Hi, cute. Cute girls. Cute. So cute. Girls trip. Sniff. Aw. Wait. I love the jorts. Pop off, John Cena. Mammoth herd. Signs at each one with info about the donkeys. Cool. Little merch shop. Cute. Love it. Birthday goodie bag. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, so cute. Matching anklets. Oh, I love when girls. Oh my gosh, he's 50. Wow. That's crazy. Happy freaking birthday to Rooster. Yay for that grocery store. That's so nice. Oh my God. Birthday. Wow. Cute. Zoe, thanks for sharing. Happy birthday to Rooster. Cool that they're doing that work. That's awesome. Montreal Insectarium Butterfly House from the Mouse in Montreal. Montreal Insectarium Butterfly House featuring ants and millipedes. Also, I spread the good word for our conductor and savior Hank to an insectarium employee / entomology student. Chat say bonjour Daphne in case they are watching. Hello, Daphne. We love bugs here too. We got a leaf cutter exhibit. I love a little leaf cutter exhibit. This looks great. Wow, cool. How cool is that? We gotta get some leaf cutters here, man. That'd be so sweet. Wow. Wow. Cool. A water feature? Leaf cutters with a piece. Yeah. No, I know the guy that built the leaf cutter exhibit at the Natural History Museum in New York. It is something that I think would be really cool to do one day. And he would be down. Butterfly. This looks like a dream place to visit. How cool. Wow. Ooh, pretty one. I don't know what that is. Oh, cute buffet. Wow. Get hanked. That's awesome. Mouse, thank you for spreading the good word about Hank. He continues to grow more famous despite his lack of appearances. Montreal Insectarium visit. Oh, this is another one. Very late post brought to you by chat for sending my phone strength because I walked in at 20% and we lived, saved. There may be a few things coming soon to the P.O. box near you as well. Ooh, Pinned exhibits. Oh, those are nice. Those are beautiful.
Sit pretty. Come here.
This one? I cannot imagine pinning that. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Wow. Butterfly house exterior. Wow. Cool. Wow. Wow. Crazy. Oh, I've never really seen them pinned like that. Like on the side. Oh my god, how do you pin stuff this small? How do you pin wings this small? Oh my gosh. Stop. They're too good. They're so perfect. Oh my god, no look. That's the caption. Can you imagine being the person pinning this exhibit? And then telling your friends about your work week? Look at that. Wow. Oh my god. Beetles are the coolest bugs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know there's so many types of bugs, but it's just beetles. It's just beetles every time. They're so sick. They're so sick. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Stick bug hatch from Louise. Got a stick bug, a budwing stick bug last year. It laid eggs before it died 4 months ago. After a long time waiting, the eggs finally hatched a couple days ago. There's not much contents about how to take care of baby stick bugs. I just gave them fresh mulberry leaves and mist water every day. I think they're fine. I wish I could tell you more. But hopefully they make it. We got a baby stick bug. They hang on top of this. Oh yeah, they are up there. They're on the top of the screen. Wow. It's cool that they hatched. Cool. Stickbug eggs look like apple seeds. Huh. Hatching them in a small bowl. Oh, look at how cute. The postcard. I like their scenery and the pig and the dog. A really good use of free will in this enclosure. Cool. That's awesome. Good luck with them. Sedgwick County Zoo trip. Asher in Kansas. Last weekend I went to the Sedgwick County Zoo. They had a lot of great animals and education. Mexican wolf. Cool. Oh, they do breeding and release here. Fostered into wild packs. Yeah. Sweet. You know, Mexican gray wolves, they can only release pups. They're not allowed to release any adults. Like the federal government won't allow release of adult Mexican gray wolves. So you can only breed pups, and then you have to put the pups in a wild den, and they have to get fostered by a wild wolf family. Makes it really hard to do releases. This is cool. Thank you for sharing. It's cool that they're doing breeding and release. Went camping in the mountains. Will Beck. In Australia. Went camping with a couple friends. D'Aguilar National Park. A hike to the site is about 5 kilometers. My American friend visiting the country trusted me for some reason after he broke his rib hiking with me last month. Had fun teaching him about the unique geology and ecology of this area. 23-hour show and tell. Let's go. Wow. Texan dangerously close to the cliff's edge. Yeah, you are pretty close to the edge there. These are sweet pictures. Cool. Whoa. Sunset from campsite. Fire. Wow, Will, that's awesome. Looks like a beautiful trip. You're really getting out there. Why do you truly feel like they do that? Is there a legit reason, or they intentionally want to make it hard? Yeah, I don't know the real reason. I think it's easier to pitch puppies than adults. I don't know. Went to a walk in a protected park from Yoj. This is my first show and tell. Welcome to show and tell. This week I walked 3 kilometers in a protected and educational park in the forest. Started working out 3 times a week in November, and in 8 months I lost about 40 pounds, but started walking about a month ago, and now walking 3 times a week. This was my 2nd time in that park. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That's an awesome place to walk. Wow. A map. I can't read that. Beautiful river, cool pathway. You got squirrels. Like, come on. Come on. Yeah, cute. Yoj reveal. Welcome to show and tell. Thanks for posting. Keep it up. Weeding a native plant garden, Spencer in Colorado. Volunteered with my local open spaces department to help out removing invasive plants from a plant full of natives. Featuring some pictures from nature walks. Native plant garden. Pop off. A friend. That's nice. That's very nice. Beaver dam. Oh, so cool. I love seeing evidence of beavers in the wild. Look at him. Hello, red-winged blackbird. KitchenAid I found outside a few weeks ago, now fully functional. Imagine just like throwing away a KitchenAid. Those are so expensive. The mouse, thank you. Destruct, thank you. Pain, I missed mine, didn't I? You did. But it was awesome. Spencer, this is great. Good work. Thank you for sharing. Cycling tour around the fjord from Whitburn. During my vacation in Denmark, I made a cycling tour around the... Yeah, around. Beautiful nature with water, wind, sand. Very fun to ride bike lanes and some very rare animals. Maybe chat can identify them. Chat, identify this. Sand. It's sand. Identify this. Swan. That is some choppy water. Old church. Motorless ferry is crazy. Rare animal 1. Chat, identify this. Chat, identify this. Chat, identify this. Just kidding. I don't even know what this is. I mean, it's a caterpillar. I just don't know what kind. Whitburn, thanks for sharing. That's a very cool place. Looks awesome. Woodland Park Zoo from Honeybee in Seattle. Last year for my 26th birthday, I went to the zoo. Had fun going out with my mom and boyfriend. So many of the animals were out and about. PSA, the zoo is AZA and have mentions of species survival plans on some of the info boards. Mentioned for Kayla, there's a new turkey vulture here. Cool. We got a toucan. A gorilla. Crazy. Stompy. Wow. Lion. Cool. Yeah, big cats sleep a lot. Look at those eyes. That's crazy. Wow. Cute! Aw, honeybee reveal. Cool tattoos. Like, cool tattoos. And cool shirt. Eagles. Yeah. Penguins. We've been blessed by lots of penguins today. Cute! That's a lot of banana. What a spoiled little bug. Victoria crown pigeon. Crazy. No look. Crazy. Nice. Woodland Park Zoo. Happy birthday. Thanks for sharing. Baby season in Wisconsin. Miranda smile. Saw lots of fawns on my walk this week and some sandhill cranes. Also saw cool spiders, but no pictures of those. I log critters I see on iNat to help with population counts and migration tracking. Nice, Miranda. Okay, citizen scientist. So freaking cute. Oh my gosh, so cute. Wow. These are really good pictures. Look at the little dinosaur. This is awesome, Miranda. Good finds and good shots. Hanging out in my backyard featuring frog, necrotic ice. Been hanging out in my yard with my dog and I noticed there's a ton of baby frogs. They're so cute. I love them, but I'm terrified to actually accidentally step on one. I've been tiptoeing all over my yard. I look insane, but they're so cute. Also featuring spider that was eating a snack. They're having a meeting. Oh my gosh, there are so many. Wow. I would also be really scared to step on them. Cute. Spot the frog. There he is, little guy. Little spider. Balls hanging out, forgive him is crazy. You could have cropped him or something. Necrotic. Have some decency. Shout out those frogs. I hope they all make it. Every single one of them. Trip to the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles from Bailey in California. I visited the Natural History Museum in LA while I was there for a Stray Kids concert. They had lots of cool exhibits for animals today and the prehistoric animals. Have I been to this one? I don't remember. Direwolf is smaller than I thought because of how they looked in Game of Thrones. Yeah, they're not all that crazy. Giant stompy. Stompy relatives. Theropod feet. Cool. Why are you saying ooh? Whoa! Rita ran a 12. Thank you for the $100 donation. Thank you so much. That's crazy. Alan's hummingbirds. Squirrel. Ooh. Jacaranda trees. Isn't this an African tree? Cool. Bailey, thank you. Saturday morning at Fort Williams, Maine. Maggie Moo in Cape Elizabeth, Maine. Enjoyed a lovely Saturday morning in Fort Williams Park. A decommissioned military base purchased by the town of Cape Elizabeth, Maine and turned into a public park. Immediately saw pieces of large trash wrapped in seaweed. Decided to do an impromptu trash haul during our visit. Early trash haul. Trash haul. Oldest lighthouse in Maine. Cool. Lovely gentleman painting the seascape. That's so nice. Ooh, gift shop at the lighthouse. Local artists, including sea glass bracelets. That's so cool. That's so cool. Wow, cool. Moss puddle. Trash haul. Our first trash haul of the day, Maggie. Thank you. Zoo visit to the Columbian Park Zoo, Amelia in Indiana. Went to visit the Columbian Park Zoo in Lafayette, Indiana, same town as Purdue, if anyone knows that school. Unfortunately, it's not accredited, but it's due to their size because they do local conservation, have lovely educational programs, and talk a lot about IUCN. Cool. We got baby dotes. They're the cutest animals alive. Prairie dogs. I love, like, prairie dog domes. This looks like a pretty solid habitat. Giant tortoises. New Guinea singing dog. Huh. I've never seen one of those. So many, guys, we've been blessed today with so many penguins. It's awesome. River otter. Dote. Wow, wallaby. Hanging out in a corner. Stomp. Lots of stomps today as well. Little tiny baby ass horsey. Cute, Amelia. Nice. Educating others on saving the world. Dude, wake up. I want to do what you do, except I can't have animals just yet. I'm in school to be a vet with the goal of being a rehabber. This is my way of informing people about saving the world. Okay. We got Dude Wake Up on Instagram. Oh, how cute. There's a little fan art in here. Eat less beef. Fur is not fashion. I love this. Sneak peek of my Environment Day post. This is awesome. Preventing plastic pollution. Yeah, nice. You guys can find Dude Wake Up on Instagram if you would like. I love that you're doing that. Good luck with that account. I hope it pops off. Shenandoah hike from Anna in Virginia. Got a chance to go hiking in Shenandoah National Park. Saw a bunch of friends. Dude, is this a cherry millipede? Are these the ones that smell like almond and put off cyanide? Or do cherry millipedes have more yellow? Jabba. Cool. Cool pictures. Mental health nature walks in Indiana from Max Effort. Recently got into photography to motivate me to get out of the house. The wife and I go to a new park or nature reserve every weekend. Luckily no trash to pick up at this one, but got some cool pictures of nature friends. What a cool hobby to pick up, and you're so right. That's such a great way to get outside. We got a harvestman. We got a freaking squirrel. We got a freaking house sparrow. Cute. Red-eared slider. Those are good pictures. Spittlebug. I was so confused when I bought this property back in 2021 because I didn't know these existed, and I thought that there was like livestock coming through our property, and I thought that it was drool, like cattle drool, on plants, because I was like, why else would there be stuff like this all over the grass? And it's like larva that encases itself in bubbles to keep it safe. Pretty sick. Philly Zoo from Emily. I love the zoo. I'm a wildlife photographer. I just watched your Philly Zoo video. I went there for a school trip, so here are some photos that I took. Oh, I love this zoo. Stork, kangaroo, dompy. Hello. Zebra. Whoa, cool picture. King Vulture, he's so cute. Look at that face. Gibbon. Ringtail lemur. It's a great picture. Cool. Oh my god. He looks a little crazy, I'll be honest with you. Wow. That's nice. This is... It says goat in caps. This is a sheep. But it gives off the same vibes, for sure. Pied Tamarin. This is in their recovery program. It's in an SSP. Gibbon. Nice. First time all volunteering. Oh my god. Whiplash. Rooting in Sunnyvale. This place is so full of whimsy. Okay. Okay, volunteer. Oh my god. Say hi to Jingle Bell for me next time you're there. That's awesome. Thanks for volunteering. 2 hours. We'll take that. That's dope. Me and my BF went to the Denver Zoo, Jupiter's moon in Denver. Boyfriend took me to the zoo. I haven't been to the Denver Zoo in years. Slept over there as a Girl Scout once, so it was really exciting to see what new exhibits they had. Best part of the trip was when we went to the lorikeet aviary and they played with our shoelaces. Definitely going back. 4 hours. We got a lion sleeping. Albino raccoons. Wow. They were found in the walls of someone's home. What? That's crazy. Are they sitting? What's going on? Why are they like that? Were they getting up? It's a crazy picture. Fishing cat. And Jupiter's moon. Gibbon. If I was in animal care, them having access to this kind of bridge would I know they're really good at it, but it would give me so much anxiety. Cassowary. Wow. I don't know what species this is. Spider monkey. I don't know what kind. Little buddy. Lorikeets. Wow. They like laces, huh? Interesting. Lorikeets are weird little birds. Cool. Cool. Building a bug Lego set from Luke. Building a bug Lego set for my birthday while watching World's Wildest. Nice. I've built these ones as well. I have one of them behind me. It's in that jar. These are nice. Aw, thank you for watching. Thank you for learning. I appreciate it. I hope you liked the episode. What a fun task. Luke, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Pollinator garden. Aunt James in Indiana. I've started a pollinator garden in front of my house for the bees and the birds. Firecracker bush for butterflies. You're going to love this plant when it flowers. So pretty. And the way that they like drape over. Oh, you're going to love it. That's a great choice. Petunias and extra bird food. Yeah, 5 days. Dude, I love planting wildflowers from seed. It's so satisfying. Great start. Nice. Nice. Aunt James, good luck with your pollinator garden. Thank you for doing that. That's awesome. That's awesome. And we are caught up. Caught up. Now tell me, do you really want to bop, 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 whoop, bop, bop. All right, guys, great show and tell. Thank you so much for your post. Thank you for sharing. Good stuff, as always. Love to see it. Love the penguins. Love the jumping spiders. Love all the stompies. Thank you for your hours. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, right now, actually, perfect timing. It's time for Gidget's DNA reveal. And then at 5 p.m. CT. So in a couple hours, we have collab with Fillion. It's gonna be awesome and very funny because Fillion is both of those things. So come back for the collab. I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Thank you for your show and tell post. Thank you for your hours. Very cool. Goodbye. Hour and a half. See you in an hour and a half.